buying real estate no money down has many different exit strategies and profit centers. So if you want to buy real estate no money down, I'm going to show you a case study today, a new case study, but it's got a twist to it, and it shows how a double profit was made on it. So before I go into that, I'm going to show you how I found it. So if you've watched some of my YouTube videos before, you'll know that my secret weapon is this guy right here. This is my secret weapon. This is what I use to get out in front of motivated sellers in my town, to make my phone ring with people who want to sell houses fast, and I'll sell them to you cheap. So if you're not using my secret weapon, make sure you grab them, get them out to your targeted list, and take action today, okay? So now then, let's go into, now you know how I found this deal, let's go into what is a double wholesale flip. So some of you may be asking, I've never heard of such a thing. What is it? Well, let's go into it. First, let me show you the property. This is kind of deceiving from the outside because when you look at it, it looks like a nice, clean mom and pop home, right? The only thing is if you change that garage door, you'd think, wow, this is a nice property. But the problem was the inside was an absolute disaster. It was just a mess in there, and that's why the seller couldn't sell it conventionally. So the seller called me, and we were quite a ways apart on price. I told her what I could pay as a cash purchase price, and where she wanted to be, we were quite a ways apart. But it just took her sleeping on it overnight, and she called me back and said, okay, Brock, I'll take the deal. I'm not moving back. I've taken a job transfer out of the state, and I'm not moving back. So I just want to be done with it. I'll take your offer. So good news is she took my offer of $41,000, and this was a great purchase price on this house. The problem was I didn't have the money to close the deal. The good news, though, is I knew several no money down exit strategies that I could use on this. But what I really wanted to do with this property is I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to clean it. I didn't want to mow the grass. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to wholesale this thing for a quick cash profit. So what I did was I flipped it to a local investor very quickly with no money down. And I sold this property for $56,500 on a quick wholesale flip, okay? So I made over $15,000 just by wholesaling this property. Now, results aren't typical. Sometimes you'll make more, sometimes you'll make less, sometimes you won't make anything at all. It's just a numbers game, okay? And you just keep moving forward and taking action. But what I wanted to show you is the backside of this deal. A couple weeks later, I was doing some due diligence in that same neighborhood, and this property popped up and said it had been recently sold again. I went, well, that's strange because I sold it a few weeks back. How could that be? So when I looked this up, I saw that the investor that I flipped this to for a quick cash profit reflipped this right away to another investor. And the investor that I sold it to sold the property for $67,000, just flipped it just like that, and put over $10,000 in his pocket on a double wholesale flip. So what that told me was I sold the property for way too cheap. But what I want you to see, if you want to buy real estate with no money down, don't get greedy. Make sure you negotiate deals that have a lot of equity and leave a lot of equity in the deals if you want to flip this out to a quick cash buyer so that they see the value in it and they'll come in and bring the cash, step in your place, or do a double close, and you can flip this property with no money down and put cash in your pocket. So this investor who reflipped it and made over $10,000, I was so happy for him because I've sold him a lot of properties over the years. So this investor usually keeps these properties as rental properties. He buys them real cheap, he puts them in, he has lots of cash flow in them, so he uses that exit strategy a lot. But he knew of another investor who wasn't on my investor list that buys in that neighborhood, and he knew he could just flip it just like that and put over 10 grand in his pocket, and that's what he did. So I was really excited that that worked out for him as well. So it worked out for the seller, it worked out for me. I made a good profit with no money down. It worked out for the investor who reflipped it for a profit himself, and the end investor still got the property at a discounted value. So everyone in the whole process benefited. So that's what a double wholesale flip is. So now you don't want to make a habit of leaving way too much on the table to still give away, but you want to leave enough that it's just tasty enough that a cash buyer will come step in your place or buy the property from you through a double close if that's how you choose to exit out of buying real estate with no money down. So if you want to buy real estate with no money down, I've put together a free video training course that you can get access to right now. In fact, I've made it so simple that with new technology, you can click right inside your YouTube video and just click on that blue banner. It says click to download now, and it'll give you instant access to my free training on how to buy real estate with no money down. So be sure to grab that today. If you're on a mobile device, the technology with YouTube doesn't quite work, so you'll need to go to flippinghouses.live.com to learn how to do no money down real estate. But no matter what, grab your free copy of my video training course right now, and I think you'll find tremendous value. So either click the blue banner right there on your YouTube screen, right inside the video, or just go to flippinghouses.live.com, and I look forward to talking with you live after this free training.